Let's get going. Kevin, Nana to reduce rice imported. Okay, import by 50% this year. We need that. $1 no question. But people will still smuggle it. Because Ghana, you know my end. You're made in Ghana. Count me down. Welcome back to the dialogue. We are taking off with our newspaper headlines. This morning I'll be touching briefly on the major newspaper headline captions, and I'm taking off with the ABC News. ABC News is saying Ghana to reduce rice imports by 50% this year, and that's said by the president. We have NEIPC who proposed establishment of graduate entrepreneurship bursary scheme. Sorry. Manfo. Atufos in 5 questions for Baumia, and I heard those questions yesterday, actually. Atufos 5 questions for Baumia. If you want to read the 5 questions, grab a copy of the ABC News. On the front page of the new Crusading Guard, build first-class judiciary. President urges CJ as he launches e-justice project. I really love the e-justice project. It will eliminate a lot of procrastination and bureaucracy in the system. IMF passes Ghana's final review. Yay. Well, let's see the goodies that comes after that. Ghana to declare French as second language, foreign minister. Is it not already our second language? We were told when we were kids, surrounded by Francophone countries, so therefore at least basic French. And so we all took our French seriously. Chronicle, NDC is not worth dying for, says Merdred Abdul Wasiu family. Oh, no. Well, IGP interdicts cop over assaults on Times reporter. Hey, let's see where it goes from there. On the Daily Statesman, calm returns to Tripoli, REGSE, rely refunds, feuding actions or factions for dialogue. Well, with the President Akufo-Addo is welcoming Koyati Suzuki, General Manager for the Middle East and Africa at Suzuki to Jubilee House. Japan car makers eye Ghana. Well, what good have we got? Let's see what we have. On the back page, we have Wilder, world champion, to defend title against Dominic Brazil in May. Okay. Ghanaian Times, let's fight climate change in Africa. President says, let's fight climate change in Africa. And I have Interior Minister apologize for assault of 3 Ghanaian Times journalists. And you still have this picture of this young man in his komoko or whatever helmet it is. Well, I don't know what games is going on there. On the back page of the Ghanaian Times, we have Asantini's 20th installment anniversary launched, and then regulatory impact assessment policy on automobile being formulated. We're just hoping and praying all these meetings, they manifest in our daily lives. Because some of the meetings, trust me, they go done and then done forever until God comes. Daily Guide, Ghana goes for French, and Auditor General hot over 8 million Ghana cedis car deal. Hey. These issues keep coming and going. NPP, NDC clash on cedi. $3 billion Eurobond show confidence in the economy. The NDC vigilante family quits party. Oh, well, so sad. I don't think you have to die in that manner or that way, but, well, condolences to the family who have lost their beloved. Daily Graphic, which is the last but not the least, it says, e-justice launched, president demand speedy trial. Okay, speedy trials, that's what people are calling for at the moment. They really want to see how fast and prudent our trial services will work. 3 policemen interdicted it over assault of 3 Ghanaian Times journalists. And SNIT calculation to benefit flawed. Okay, to benefits flawed. Police deploy body cameras in May. And we spoke about this here yesterday, about this body camera issue. Kofi Kapito was actually talking about it, and we all agree we need the body cameras. And so once there's that evidence, it will be a lot of no long talks back and forth. GWCL seek funds for phase 2 of Pond Water Project. Oh, good job. Southern Ghana to record more rain this year. And yeah, Southern Ghana, Accra coming down, or probably the southern belts of the country. Careful. Let's prepare. How safe, how prepared are you for the rains? Already, Yenya to say the rains will be more this time around. Quickly, Dependable Herbal Home is bringing you the best herbal products on the market. And they have Today Cool Capsule, Today Laxative Capsule, Today Man Capsule, and the Today Lady Care Capsule. Today Lady Care naturally goes with the Today Lady Wash. So when you grab one of the Today Lady Care, after taking the Lady Care, you need a Lady Wash to cleanse everything out and get a cleaner system. I hear it's doing a lot of magic for the girls. For bulk purchase, you can go to Dependable Herbal Home in Medina New Road, next to Rolling Circle, also known as the Greenhouse. You can go to Kaswa, opposite Datus International. Or in Okanshi, they have a couple of distributors, Repage Ventures, King's Walk Herbal. And then when you go to Medina Old Road, they are opposite Doku Clinic. You can call them on 027-222-0222, 027-222-0222. Their products are available in all pharmacies, chemical and herbal shops across the country. So grab a copy or grab one of the Today Man Caps. Compound House is coming your way. We're fast approaching weekend, and I watch Compound House every weekend, regardless, religiously. It's 9 to 9:30, only on Net2 TV. And here we shall phone you Compound House. It's a 3-drama comedy series. You have Kujon Kasalewin, we have Benedita Gaffa, Chebrewa, Fred Amugi, SK Samuel Frimpong, all of them, and it will crack your ribs. Just watch Compound House and also come advertise on Compound House. It's from 9 to 9:30, so we can take all your products and push them out for you. Don't miss out. Only on Net2 TV. I have Palos already seated, and when Palos is here, it means he's bringing you updates from the Jubilee House. Nowhere.
Good morning.
Minya.
What about you?
Asafache.
Ojekom.
Ojimla. That's tricky. Anyway, what's up with Jubilee House?
Well, I mean, all the papers are carrying highlights of the president's itinerary yesterday and the climate change and the Africa Climate Week occasion event at the Accra International Conference Center. He raised the issue of awareness and how we have to try and keep the climate change dangers within check. Of course, you remember the freak cyclone that occurred in Mozambique in Southern Africa this week. It was called Cyclone Idai or something, and so far over 200 persons have been reported dead, and many more, thousands have been displaced. In fact, actually tens of thousands of persons have been displaced in Southern Africa due to a freak cyclone. Africa is not used to cyclones. I mean, cyclones are in the Caribbean and southern part of the United States, and occasionally in Europe. So to experience them in Africa is a kind of a worrying trend. And of course, from there, he went to the Accra Law Courts Complex, where the e-justice system was launched. Of course, for some people, the e-justice system couldn't come at a very correct time. Have you ever had an issue at the courts where you've been told your docket is missing?
Oh, yes.
Your papers are lost and they can't trace it and all that.
I used to front my grandmother's legal actions because, I mean, I was young, energetic, going around from lawyers to bailiffs and that and that. And we faced that a million times.
Okay, so this e-justice system is meant to automate or
facilitate.
Yes, make it. Everyone will have a soft copy. I mean, from the touch of a button, you can see the progress of your issues.
That would be actually wonderful.
Exactly, and this stage is a pilot stage, and it's being funded by the World Bank at the tune of $97 million. According to the World Bank, there's more money available if Ghana really wants to take this part of this e-justice system.
Yeah, because you know, everybody is crying about the justice system and the delays, but let's also not overlook the fact that people actually make lots of gains from the bureaucratic system.
That's where the human interface.
Exactly. So eliminating the human interface. Well, thank you, World Bank. We really love that, but we will have challenges. I must be honest. I'm not.
Oh yeah. I mean, every step of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and the fact that you have a laudable idea does not mean it will not come with mistakes. Initially, we'll find the mistakes, but we'll have to do well as a country, as a people, to work with the mistakes overcome them and move to the ideal reason why we went for them, to make our lives easier for all of us. And mind you, this is not just in isolation. The government is trying to digitize all aspects of the economy. And the e-justice system is one of those aspects that the whole economy, almost every aspect of our lives is going to be touched by the digitization process. So this is going to be not the paperless port, but the paperless court system.
Wow. But we're just hoping and praying this also flies, and then it will help us. Truly, if you've really been in some legal action with people or legal problems and you're facing this, and because your docket cannot be found, they just give you like, go and come back 6 months.
Exactly.
And if there's an injunction on your property, so a building, and say,
so even the president stated that most people, he knows as a practicing lawyer himself some time back, a lot of people gave up on the system where either their rights or their possession, they had to give it up because of the cumbersome nature of recording manually. Anyway, and then at the later part, of the day, the Vapo Traditional Council, of course, from the Volta region, paid a courtesy call on the president at the presidency. Theirs was, they wanted some more highlights of what they requested was they wanted some more districts within their traditional area. And the president said, well, that is under consideration. So their request for districts will be considered. But today, the itinerary, the president this week has been quite active. Very, very active.
Busy.
The workaholic that he is.
Active. He's always active.
Yes, and so today he's receiving 2 delegations from the central region, from Agona Sredro and Agona Nyakrom. We will wait to see the kind of issues they'll present to him. But trust me, everybody wants a piece of the national cake.
Of
and
course.
Thereafter,
you know, especially with these new regions being formed, people lobbying for regional.
You know, there are over tens of thousands mining and engineering firms around the world.
Okay.
Yes, but today the 33rd largest company is from China, Gezuba Group. Will be at the Jubilee House to pay a courtesy call on the big man. So definitely
courtesy call on the president.
Yes, so of course. Well, so definitely. Usually after these kind of interactions, huge announcements are made. Either they're coming to set up here.
We predicted here that we were going to have Suzuki was going to set up a plant, and then the next day, well, so you go like we're on top of issues. I mean,
yes.
Let's hope they come in and do the. Since it's going through presidency, we're hoping that it will be one of the best ways to come in and set up the mines. We have a lot of natural resources.
And you know, let's not forget the integrated aluminium industry that's been set up. You know, the 3 billion loan is going to come from China, and the Chinese are going to be in charge of our roads and making sure the roads are constructed up to international standards. So I guess it's in that respect that they are coming to pay a visit. And that's not all. The president will be at Burma camp for the West African soldiers social activity, which we all call WASA. You know, the police have their WASA, the army also have their WASA. So today, at the Burma camp, the military, the Ghana Armed Forces, will be having their WASA at the Burma camp. And then finally, a delegation from South Africa will also be paying a courtesy call on the president. And I guess it will be another visit which will be fraught with announcements, huge announcements at the end. So in a nutshell, this is what the presidency looked like yesterday and may look like today.
Wow. That's quite a busy. It's quite
very
a busy schedule. I wonder if he gets time to rest. So to those of our kids who are aspiring to become presidents
or politicians,
and when they ask them, I want to be a president, you should start following the president's itinerary from now.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't think it has been any easier being a Ghanaian president, especially at this time where we are all pushing to certain standards. Carlos, I really like to thank you for the updates, and especially people who are interested in presidential affairs and what the president is doing. This is a very good time.
Political science.
Exactly. Well, I told you, what's his name? The guy at the Electoral Commission. I've forgotten his name. He taught me international politics in Legon, and I really love his lectures. I'm actually proud of him getting to. I don't know what's his name, but I've forgotten his name. It's okay. It's been a long time, hundreds of years. Carlos,
yes.
Thank you very much.
All right.
We're hoping that you bring us updates and what's happening.
We sure do.
Presidency.
We will do.
So we'll follow it up.
Right.
Well, that is Palos from presidency trying to update us or giving us updates on what the president will be doing. I'll be talking to the CEO of Public Sector Reform, Mr. Kusi Boafo today. But quickly, we'll touch on what's happening, the trends currently, and a little bit into public sector reform and back. There's a lot happening that the public sector reform is also involved. But today, we are looking at some happenings in and around town, like we always do, and then we give a little bit of it to you to call in. Nitaki is also around. He will join us before we end the show quickly, and then we can talk about issues. So yes, don't go nowhere. Just stay around. Mr. Kusi Boafo is already seated. We'll be looking at some other issues. We will look at the brutalities between police and civilians and police. We will look at some other happenings in the public sector reform. We will look at this e-justice system and how it's going to help with our justice facility system. I don't know. We're all calling for the heads of perceived or people we were told during 2016, the corrupt and the activities and practices that need to be tried. Others are also asking, where is the special Kusi Peters? And no, yeah, Cantona is going to call me soon. But yes, Mr. Kusi, and he's the CEO for Public Sector Reform. We will have a conversation. About a quarter to the end of the show, I will allow you come through with your phone calls. I'll read your messages from Facebook, YouTube, and also on WhatsApp. So just follow us on YouTube at Net2TVGH and on Facebook, still Net2TVGH. Leave your comments and questions. I will get on quickly and read them out to you. Mr. Kuzuba,
yeah.
And now for your face there, I will show you so. Where did you have the
radio now?
Radio there, voice is very familiar on radio. Mama will tell boiling points. Is it there? You do have a TV so. Now public sector, what to say?
Yeah, me I don't. I mean, chair or my hair and no way it's here. Bonnie be any kama.
Most mobile
abano guso. Yeah, Juma say Saka Beba.
Mobile Juma. Yeah, better one say. Yeah, well, yeah, I say with just a little bit of what's happening. Yeah, the assaults between the police and the civilians and police. But everyone here, because you said the police no ABC handle the situation. No, akoya omudium. You say trotro driver didn't meet a police. And the police needs to assaulted 3 journalists. Near share. As I say, the say, Oma issue statement say. Police for near the almost show museum, but trotro driver and meet them say, I show more 2 months. Yabeshe no na fe yahwe e-justice and Omampenya Kasane Omampenya itinerary. If you heard the Jubilee House representative in some of Kanutu say, Jubilee House are very busy with the delegates calling in and tripping in formation and setting up of Suzuki plants in the Keka home penny for coming in and going quickly. Yenji wadrin show home afi na yemfa nko ye main issues.
Yo, me that's I'm tell you. The far police are some there. Who say, or maybe no police a institution who here. Police here, Jumano, a bambo, so be maintain security. No man mutrano, ayakono. Under no circumstances, and that would be a war home crime, so better than a diabo police. Under no circumstances, say police, a nipano any violent. Now, Uncle Tree, 2 and 3 bam for a second, na police in so po. Maybe our police that maybe no a police na obiba na ne sound so. Tis obiba na say on can okra. Yes, young coffee, I better do Boafo, but I just a strong idea can occur. So.
Oh no, no, Sansos.
Aye, Sansos into a ball. I can't also trouble me and say, "Oh, I can't occur." Yeah, sir.
Samre
netrum, by professionalism. A drum bra, pet. Police mukono, enkoye, obia, ne papa wom, ni nuya wom, onemo obi, faha kusi ha. Ni introduce absolute professionalism, emblem, and now create the technology. And near the track
performances
and near my near my engine. And to be bisano, in young quab there for quasupi, no dear Miss Ray. And in discipline, so society, Ghana dear, Magiatum. Ubicra, Fanny say, Prosicrano, your bono didn't call baby and Kusiaga. I found who
Yes, Akwa police in India. Efa pips, yeah, the far regional, yeah, the first say na ko be we.
And the far Kusi. Any pan so no familiarity. Yes, say, what can I mind? What I just no soup be any dia gora no atafre one.
No correct.
Empo yebu baby sir. So, post for no so near maybe or maybe me wo ebu a prosi ni check we ya. O se meru muti. Keka sansa no. And then chiro. Oh, you are Juma.
You were Juma. Sa nipa na
ni pemu a. Ni pemu kura no adeche no. Nya adeche nyina ene ye ne papa mu a. Ewi ase e wo mu se hia wo se de ani a nipa bi che wade enye. Nipa bi wo ho a wo mu che wade a enye.
Hey, asoma
me na me ka kire wo. Edi wase beba. Eno ntina ama davers bebri nsuro aposifo.
Eno kre.
Omunum wo mu din, omunum do ope. Ebi pai bi mrane, e ma ne ye no agye so. So oti
ade unim kwan so pa
it obi pa obi mrane ano agye so. So mahu notebook bi a post for no etro mu na ka ni twa mu no. Na post ni nka se e ka se bi a won check in. So wa check no okohwe ho na che se akwana ye na said here for the day.
Sir, it will you said here
for the day near true.
Near true. Say, be a car number, it's finding them out.
The police must find a way on which media.
Will it ever work in Ghana? In this setup?
Work. Yakob be set up. Mako Rwanda ko hwe ni nyina. Post ni ko gina mu so bi say o license way. Enipa no se ne license ya yira kura the fingerprint no
etumi kire
or the better device na te say the to aba no so and no be na national identification ya ye e was a factor in enti kura machine no senka machine no a o mo de we overspeeding no and no ana ade na insanity so odisi so ana ne ho
ne details na aba
that is our license enye necessary say license ne ade wo ho na da bia ekurikura ebetimi ayira bibia betimi ese enti sa ade no so ba nya fei enu obi beye enti say o check nipa no ni license ne ade ne sa ne mani bia ekwan be so na ye se charge no a ebeye ukọ ma bi mo e device e wo ka enum moment our license no road worth no bibia ubia ubenya problem obia be hu say ka yi ekoi red no kura so si apamba mo no kire say e ho nkrata nyina ewu be kura memforo so ho say dey
okay
e wo device to say dey ka yi bi bo ho a wa so the light ni ade a si apamba mo no enti ya slot the device ni nyina e ma no near the national ID ni road worth ni bia ni ade ni nyina egu so enti da ya program ya obi na ohwe so baby DVL betima ye ya wo mugu so be fee say ya reform no ye ba no e can't those setups no
wow and the one can be reform no so ani
ye can't those setup no
reform ho to say ni nyoma ben na ekoso sesi anase ye nsam
ahoye na wonim say reform there say the na we see can say e attitudinal change focus no a nipa e was a Ghana for ma ye ho kwan na ye discipline ye discipline we are obia ebeye discipline Ghana ebetima ye bibi ebetimi a chechire ye man no oman ya ye wo resources so sene wo mu nyina o ma bedi anim kan na ebi kura ebesre efri ha na me kura minim se Ghana boss South Korea boss ada o ji ase so Ghana boss South Korea boss ya Ghana emma South Korea amount equivalent to 5 million pounds ya o de born boss ya in the 60s yeah ne me ne wo ka say South Korea abesan ye ho a ono so timi ma Ghana $50 million for cheap compound obi ana wo born bosia no oni resources bia eye nhihye ye pa very efficient workforce ya wo mu eye dedicated to wo mu ho asi wo say ye chechire o man no the abade ba ne de eye ate aban one district one factory MPP aban do dey be nyina ye free education but institutions ya would o be implement those programs no eno na aka nipa watoka na ka driver obeka so on no tramo no anye ye budidi
enje ho na mo mu bem no
ho ne ebem ye kire wo say work away na adwumani uko aban adwuma be a time or pen in Nipanoko. 8 o'clock no be kono be a 10. No could do you mem. Time or pen will free on so. Friday crowd there, rete sam be a 1
2 o'clock, 1
be no medane.
Obi akufi.
E ho no be dinidwa. E ton ne niema. E da wo be kwa akoto no say on shata de pa be na atade wo mo tie a on pay attention. O say me ba ye busy. Wo be konso no onye ehwe. Ghana nko na se nipa no wo ho no mo na obeye adwuma bi ama no a. E bo 5 wa. O se mapon no watimi agye nipa o sika kura na obegye ama ban ya wote da bi mo nko na kina mo de aba.
Mr. Kusi Boafo, you quick break now. Say bye. I trust you. Come on, I say Facebook and so much journey. Messages, YouTube messages, now. So about you ever break quickly. And say about you better trust. My name Mr. Kusi Boafo, and I AD come or your public sector reform CEO. You can come on now. Could public sector reform. And I will be right back after this break.
Okaishi, Dragley, and open Chechemua for new generation herbal home. Ewo 027-222-0222. And your man Kwala Omundi if you do what?
Today, my capsules.
Emma Bema Siri.
FD Ahre Ijedi in Kratui Ajia to Muse Eye.
Fitness. We know the fitness journey is difficult, but we are here to offer our support.
Motofuani mofra wobo wanu huna mani ye mo kwakata so kura won to minna. Boafo baby diwa kejinemu. Wa hwesa koda yabo wa mu otesu a wagine ho anye. Guafenison, diphenhydramine, sodium citrate, and a menthol no wakabo mudia yuadu papeye. Boafo Junior and so yama mofra dantemu. Minimu cross or throat. Dianimina sekikano. Enya de wabo wama dan no kwankronso. Wa ye Boafo lozenges so tetariadia swa ye tita fre. Boafo adult so ye mpanimfo dia. Etufo nkopoku Farmer Limited fumeswa. Fre 020-2055-089. Poku Farmer ya pomuden faribine.
Oh, days are very good for you. Okay. Those days, near a full length of an hour. No?
Okay.
Now, and then there's a lot of crash. But I would like to give you a full hour.
Okay.
To see Boafo. So for camera 2. 2 and 3. Wait. Yes, I'm our baby on dialogue. So, Mr. Kusi Boafo, CEO for Public Sector Reform. I don't know why I keep I'm tempted to say honorable because I had said my friend honorable now, and in the didn't come no honorable come. Now, my person man obey me, Mr. Kusi Boafo, near the incommon course, but no way to be a share e-justice system near fusing into public sector reform. Now, for me, besides to say, public sector reform, no, with all the digitization also left and right of the public sector, no, how well are you taking it, or how parts?
But I'm actually,
Sure.
and Sana, you call IMF, extended credit facility, the 17th time, you know. They say the woman you Mako, a dun son, you Ghana independent.
Okay.
You are cooperating with the institution 41 years.
Wow.
17th term anyway. Sunday Ebekon, woman who say your public sector and what you need strategy. The entire Ghana public sector in this strategy. There is no strategic document. And no one say number if any panel do memoir
or retire
no retire or in a no the development and it's a DBCI no nina and I fanwa ye say ibe hiano wa ha na ini hiano a properly bit me deploy no enya on the best no one is a nipa ni peduma ni akoto na atwene ho enti en develop ni yie enti oko nyina yehu oni na musa obo okra okwaduma no mu a otimi kura ko bon mo esai mo ebe wi ase no kura no ko mu no onum ye ebe wi ase no kura computer no kura no
ohun kura o dey na course anyoma
eno no ye say yes, capacity building, succession plan, seriously for the government. And the idea planning is that you need strategic national vision for public sector workers. And to be able to say, Abanye Juma. And on the basis say, but some may swan. And in a country, any promotion in Yano, and in line with productivity. Wako school, wako internet so the qualification binti. Yen promote no na uncle be assistant director and as a director. See a better so bedumentem or yet day send or no edumanu onimufa ne valua or dia beka home. And then the workforce no kromo hena se no se do besi motivate you and do baby as the promote no nabano. Na ni human relations krenye. And say so no na me adwuma no mu pani obeba no aye bibi abasa obo so we ta no oni we ko afa na no nso kokwa me ne manya pani mi be show ma transfer obasa
so ne modi bay be take
care no enti IMF worker say yenye so strategy nti ya draw strategy a national public sector reform strategy delivering for citizens and the private sector in line with the bandway private sector focus because the ye ni nyina no so enipa na wo man no no anka se omo ho ato wo mo aban bi enye successful private sector that chindi nyuma beba no aban there I can tell you aban was 658,100 workers.
Wow.
Na me catch that was say enka ye hia be 450,000
tabanaji more
aban no de wagye no bebre kura FM ho se Kusi dua unhu onom ade papa bi a omo ye utwa ne totwene kura na Kusi ne yekese tete se kura dua ukotwa kura dua asemaku no onye ya fe kura no obedidi mo so etino say nipa no bi wo ho no mo anka wo sank ye wini omo off ana say de nkom di bia city no ko eso ko di private sector ni e control ni ye so enti no be hwe no omugu so ene shamanfo nso tirimu say aban no na esan ya be fe nipa mo ene politician no so ye de aye campaign ache ye be fe nipa aban na fe nipa de ye campaign no a ye nkamu nukure yie enukure ni say private sector and what say kwen bia so will be declared boot for boot to it should rather declare it for the private sector access na omutimi ye na wo na be fa enipa no e ho na productivity e wo kese enya ban ye adwuma na productivity wo amai bia tumpon bia no e ya nkura e bia nyuma na nkura wo mo a sete wo mo ho up entu wie school a ma na show tirimu sa ban adwuma na wo koye na show tirimu se wa wo betimi abie wo de
bebre na so gidi se e bia ban adwuma de ye nyiwe di rough ankura adwuma de o ye fem ye se kofie obi hwe no wani mu nya ne fa se kofie aban adwuma de so obeyi we digi so sa troko ehen fa hen bedru a enu kra bedru so na 6 months
na 6 months aso wankwa adwuma kura obi
obenya ne sika
good o de sa adwin we ko wura adwuma mu a wa kura no onye fit so wo se fa wo in the first place enti aban adwuma no nka promotion ni nyina based on efficiency enti aye national public sector reform strategy president alanche enti e ama all agencies ministries any ade say program be a for bia hono e 5 years obi implement it enti rest on 6 pillars ye were citizens and private sector focus abadwuma obeye nyina no onfen hye ni tirimu se eye nipa no a ewo man no munti na ban wo ho aban employee bi ebefo adwuma enipa ewo man no munti oho yare ni nti ya employ nurse yes atade green no ne first obi ni number square nurse obi obe yare enti ene ya employ nurse obi si ho ba body ene ya fa police obi yare enti ene ya fa medical doctor nimudie enti ene ya fa teacher ni so onkyerade so atemede na se enti ewo se obi timi ka se ampa makọ hospital treatment ye de amami efe na ahomeka bem uduru hospital okra ese nurse ni na ho keka etimi kura ma yare no so etie especially the psychological side of illness obu wa na de yare ni nyina ne hu bi na ato no mu ni ade what you say now to one nurse ni aba be catch o miemia no mobile phone ni Facebook nom ene ade na ho ya na so te ona ya de drip asiw so na yasa na sa atwi moja kọ na nurse ni no sre
o te ni WhatsApp so
man nurse ni bi obi wu a ka kire ni say nkwana kure wu na madam fu so tietiem
what
amena timi ayi obi afie na wa ka kire ni say usa na panu a wo fie de hwe ni fufuo kotomo bi a wa twitwa na ode agumo minu ya na fufu kaka na ache wa wo so yare nurse ni na kasa kire obi a minu ya da ukoye we
but more impenifo amoda say institutions ya no e measures be na modi tu akoma say evidence bi beto dwa say so obi ya de we bobra mutumi sanction and measures, punitive measures, being a to me serve as deterrent for others.
On say
they be end to us because we are what goes through a committee and what buy the channel. We can to me promote to we can find transfer.
Yeah, boy, pass your transfer now. Question.
So no,
baby, I will go in as a teacher near. A teacher will be a rinser. You don't question you, madam. Say the omukuru. Omukuru trabe. So, and ya the children be ado mo go
and one ya 7 is one just so you the same and then am ya fast and some will be
the second one of the pillar modernize and then work environment.
Okay,
to be a ban dwuma mu no e wo mu se osu obi nkobu nchinnua na so ni doma ene akoma efre no dem a o ede no obu tie sa ban so ehwe ho o hwe private sector ho a ehwe siesie ene se di obi kwa ba bi obi betena ene se di sitie no ya na ho ahomeka wo ho sene aban mfidie computers obi use ene ho ne ba ba ko obi kura ba bi a washroom kura no a obekwa aban de no ne akotwero ho asaya maniema ayi zo na okọ ho kura na ye chese asefem teacher ni be kira de wa bre ba bi o tena kura no ahome be 30 minutes no asan akọkyere foforo no eno kura mpo na ebo no eno na wo se ye hwe na yensanye discipline and capable workforce or nya capable workforce aban infantity yes de wu sika no enhye ono mu yem institutions nya internet so qualification ni bi ni yem promote on the basis of merit your friend meritocracy na yen hwe se nipa no un deserve until ye teacher for exams yapa no it is one of the reforms and this women's education for the teacher for say
one of the reform strategies
it is one of the programs say teacher for kura na san ye before teacher no ubetro so hwe Mbre no wa no besan ya atro nso hwebiem.
Na me who ni who here because doctor for trauma there about every 2 years or every year.
Very good.
A lawyer for trauma there. A professional body me think
a lecturer
Musa trauma there. I think a journalist so hear me and try there. I'll move for that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll see a phone line 0240550899 0240550899. Mr. Kusi Boafo in Edin Komo or CEO for public sector reform. Now Edin Komo will be to me afraid, will be to me some my messages on WhatsApp, on Facebook and on YouTube. Ni na me kan am and come on na akoye de na ke ni take beto aso me hwet time ne plan baby ayedri a me ma won fa phone in semre na afi wan hwa ni take de be short na because ene e hanu ma ye papa line up ni easy but your time is just 1 hour enti ye be hwe ni afa phone in so free a che ye udin any baby a wo free fi na afi ma TV ni volume na enko form ye ni nkomo ye kan about public sector reform nyoma ye betumi aye ne de aboa aban nyuma ye for if I'm not mistaken any nhihye aban e de ato ho ana de tutu akwam amount na media de ha me pan de tete me I'm sure say we beautiful life ebu say ebia obekwa akoto nipa ba ko wo one post so many years say oye sa reception ho no reception Mugabe and I say ebia a secretary so a secretary Mugabe on kono bi aba instead say a long service experience no ebe improve you upon adwuma no rather than ye no mum bread adwuma na ase say matena for 10 years inti mi kata mani kura me ni bia bibia wo ho mum no kire say we ayira we ni ho we no the twun
so there is nothing wrong so tena ba bi che no oyi ni yie kura enka ne papa mu o tena ba bi che na oyi ni yie a o che ba bi a ohu ho ne experience na se o tena ba bi che na ye bone na ne say ye mu experience na wo gada de a ho no mo de enye na wo tena ba bi na wunya experience abetimi de improve system your friend institutional memory yeah wunim sa ha say na tie no obi kura be pen bi wo ho a uhu no 3 years ago uhu no 2 years ago ti na no hu no a wo kai no say
asima so say ni say
enti ya na ye ni ye yo na so o se ode ti ho ode to wo twa nkrofo abe ode to ho no mo no ode inefficient there eno no de enye ni papa mu a
no no sa no reform no what does it talk about it mami answer a phone call here your first caller on the line hello good morning good morning
Abedi
yes sir
morning Abedi
yes Joe what saying
nyame adom mini ananso
nyame adom kuma se to say
nyame adom bibia boko na eche ewura Kusi Boafo on the oti kuma se ni kwale mini ni pa metenka our station back who come out the Bia or the Casa Memenda Bia, or Yardian or Bergman. I'm saying, my time doing some a month for this come say, you would the animal can be power me to Casvin FM. The first said, to see us answer and some Nakuti say, one action, Nipa Benny, Pussy, Court, Nipa Benny, or Mojuman, you say, and some now Mr. Kusi Boafo veteran Casvin FM and Casvin TV Kayan. Ya wusi ni pa we ni na aban ayen hihye egu kwanmu a ye de wo kokko ba MPP anya we say father ni ka ho bi etin ye to abama MPP say amanfo discuss through omo akọ Brazil ko discuss mai give out wo money and some omo kan ye bal branding ni and some nyina TV say Kusi Boafo ba be kan bi omo na danyuma no si am no omo kasa
yo ye be da say
jo woni nyina kuta omo mimi na power ni nyina kuta omo e dia de no mo ye ami ehunu se nkofo na discan e do mo kokot na de to so mienu so se obi na de se obeha honorable ken idunyame se ye beje demonstration free abank now some people before they open me so beha na yes you better say any youth there from here pana na sem na o boyen e tie ka ho ma mo MPP do me wo mu enye sa se obi aye ne hu nipa na asam ba na mo amasa atwa mo so ye tia ne de obi o ni mo be na ni so be ha man ne de yes you be anu papa
ye be da se ye be da se enso wa ka won ni
man ye be anu papa me da se
ebufu ya bem ebufu ya ajobrel honorable Kusi Boafo ne nsam ne ba o to ma time do dey bia fa on chen
on to no boss bi
e yo no kwa asa dodo na fe say wo mu hu action when it comes to corrupt ex-officials ye bebo mudin double salary them bus branding then ye can some ni bebre ye can tra and say ye can kwa
anka action there ye hu wo mu a omujina court and so bofo a wo nam no a wokumo akwadu ni atromo no daade akrante bebe fie kwa wo yiri timi ka so wa anya ade So at the it depends be or in him. Maslock echo. Opening so as me a man for him. Or more was senate. Nina can't or more echo. One said this is here. Ye been so on Bacon, so Nipani more. Corno more pay or more your front line politicians. Say or Momo. And I wasn't Kumkujinamu a man for being say, I grown I dead. What you say? Now, so in terms of law and the politics, may mean a lawyer. But the men say high profile corruption, a grand scheme, one year as a matter. A grand scheme. And you may be why intimate kind of ideas on there.
And no, your patches, you see a funny and I say, if you know, a baby you do a part.
The may bachelor say grand scheme, no, a dear nipebi to tone. Bonnier won't crabata biblia, what says one tassino, but se panico in a haba.
And that makes sense.
A chana one for chachano or motono, Utranya, Fessi, and not. We ain't any panafa or I just hold you in the year. Now, who saw more was on Mote? So I was in the city, I don't know Mama. I had the Nia Sabe, Killa Beula show.
You, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, but you didn't be our free.
I tell you, for me, I just miss free, Medina.
Okay, young also.
If I tell you, concern police in our camp.
Yes, sir.
Police. And the first, police in here. Yeah, many brand police in here. Yes, one of the by a bidding. And the bizarre said, school, then you call the primary school, the JSS. And the yes, I am and Sana, the Ghana, never knew you say, now, what could be one? They are winning at the all. And Sana, almost a young said, no, too many police in our awful. Now, the man may know you only your castle and Papa now sleep on more. Casano, what you see how the guitar. Now, Papa know what Casano about to see and I mean, now see your home as you know, but the desire. And let other man is their own yet. Yaba, opening crop, and Yaba, opening crop. What I'm your man, number, being a professional police officer. But I will escort no escort.
Yo, you better say. You better say.
Police, you know, Emma, even I give by the end of the because one comes now, comes to the from one hour. Oh, I just remember what I did. Oh,
you better say.
Police, you know, any independent police are independent. All police are on bail.
No, I am easy. Now, Honorable Kusi, Mr. Kusi, would you know what kind of
two? Major to me send the party. I saw building in not yet casse. Was he a digitized system? So, me, I'm my cover be a coach and Ghana.
Okay.
Now, Uhumwa, every week you be able to track on a report.
Oh, okay.
You better file be a police.
I see.
File be and so on.
Every week,
educational authorities. Yes,
be good behavior. So you're bad. So you're
now every month be an old summary. No, akwa the parents.
Wow.
Inti akwala no kura attitudinal change, positive or negative, ultimate track. Inti womu no se ho teacher ni kase. Akwada no kura ko baby. Na nsohwe no kura wa anyebi na wanya eno ne di be grade no. Amana ko university.
Wow.
Inti systematic. And yet, sir, I could be number in Nimako Derby. And to do be a free but oh, Ghana, and tin the national education will be a. And nipper be a war member is he who. And no Tiana man for $1 any idea currency.
Yes,
so na otikantra obi free Mali, Niger, 18 versus Sasika, Unimunua, tax. Na on Momo front landings and Crophobia Boa into the dollar no a big good system no more.
No one.
Na almost no agents. At the Akoma or more than Crophobia free outside. No almost no action. Na almost speculative rate, you know, not Timia Bay official exchange rate for the nation. Ain't possible. I say every dollar must be tracked to its destination. Every dollar must be tracked to its destination. Sanity, a cocoa we Osisa or the Cosecata died, the Coshe Sumiase. Dollar be or the serial number. And a purpose where they generate ID anyway. So as soon as in the Bentia or here $10,000 and then no. A dear transaction possibly and what person or dear we here $10,000. Nicodine one sem. And in one say dear, ye peer gum. Ye peer gum near official exchange rate in one and ye juma. Near dear comma sabe and some
for black market.
Black market. No more the speculative rate.
Or no projecting the rate now bed.
I know what in fast. No more catch the war with this cato bang, no. Oh, what J. Bang and little catch was a video.
But some
not a politician, elitist, a code to black market, and what the exchange rate. Both MPP and NDC. And a day. Now, Emra was a Bank of Ghana enforce anti-money laundering laws. Yeah, who craft foreign currency, who need licenses, now all transactive business. Near hell. Then the country is totally loose. Yeah, loose. Until better now currency net must stay. Now we can't currency any use in West Africa. So Ghana is serving as a foreign reserve for neighboring countries.
Yeah. Scanning the woman on one sako.
No, my best sako. Yeah, won't mean your share. Dollar and bus system num. Ghana reserve 10 billion kura and $10 billion. Yeah. And so ne ye depretino.
Now so
yeah faso break of dollars eba. Now kwanya ye faso e me ko so loose. Na o de free o man no de akwa akotena baby. Na obi kwa ko busa. Omo tete wo black market. Onye professional say ene dollar e da say no eja ne bank ho o save bank
This baby South Africa near kika ho.
Yeah.
Uko kronum na obesesa dollar no even to currency na. Yeah, you ID near your photocopy. Yeah, they have bought transaction so
good.
So they be assembly bar na se bibia. You who say
currency
we near the command.
Good.
You check your house number, check it baby out say so that hotel team in the address na wo moji.
Yes.
Answer your scan number.
Yes.
I had the audio Sunny Free Airport this year and junction this one.
Junction also. Nonsense.
Now when yesterday, say GRO is a police service for the Danechi.
Hono mu didu man.
And Diana so one. I want the police for the planet. Now say China for be crab can want to sense can be.
In discipline you contagious in Ghana. Aside. No matter how we swing woman na wuni mumbra no. Bone no atimi asaye ne wura ye widim. Because Rwanda na me ma a taxi driver no de me move $100. So on se sambra. Okay, I said there be or se sampe e be ko ne records mu say wenyeska. Nti you be taxing on that basis. Obe declare, he has to declare that income. Nti me nko am from passport. If said there who can ye. So tini a track here who say ampa. Says ka we me kura me de dollar. Ebe kuro no mo no. Hwe se do mu si treat me na say nka me gibi e de afa. And I come me who say yes.
In some way, they say no. What about anti-money laundering? What Bank of Ghana?
Yeah.
If we soon it was like a young majuma, it was a commodity sign you may.
Well, you were Yoko no system. You will be an I a system. Make us a national security and so a system. What they are doing is a security threat. Pimping. It is said they are show for the woman you just show pimping for somebody to go and buy a the amount for crap porno near more $10 no see that is said tomatoes no one nama
no to talk from shortage
na nim so mo duru shop ho a no ma be ka kire wo say see the no dey asay Ghana bank asay no ma power bank bebre a collapse here perceived to have collapsed din no man listed. No more de chrewa shop what on yama that day. So once $1 no what the koto bangia say na beyaw and we Ghanaians are patronizing this. Yes,
Wow. Well, 0240550899 I am say your dear phone in Sabia and we say our last caller. Mema Honorable Kusi Boafo the yes hana afi minim say Kedinita Kibeso so Abia na back a few words na yeah they wrap up every. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, we patrol didn't baby our free.
Hello.
We patrol we didn't baby our free.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Okay, I think sir, lining go through. Lining go through. Honorable Kusi Boafo, you will final words now. You better schedule another 1 solid hour on this show. Now, for you, there's some near share near Koso. Now, yeah, share public sector reform versus said the yes, we gonna a bit to me near to me. I yet to say Afu from Afu Froso. Yeah, maybe did say was work quite very far and wide, and nothing so. Say you do see public sector reform and who vision and plans to bring Ghana to a certain level. Yeah, answer Abia and Yamebe Bawa, but it's with your final words now for you.
The American said Ghana for build the national vision. That is the reason why we exist as human beings. Kusi Boafo the free president is so. The last person could be as soon as I might be brave cause Ohio. Rwanda the NHS. See, Trimu Posse be here near Doyemania. There is no way, nothing can stop us. More politics and the serious inclination to political The only object is a boa man who turn no or my Ghana. Be a young fast on a case. Nanso so nam de you betimi de agye nchiri ma sombo a da ache on beda ya sentino e wo se ya dwen koso o ma bi e chekere ne man hwede Donald Trump wo ye e koto wo tete mire na ne to wo ene auto because wo Ghana ni nya e ho a wo pese of form ko or preventive awurade amaye all the resources. South Korea ni bi wa kontokwa bebre wa ye Singapore te sa no manum why ye would fear Adriana ye South Korea didn't fear you no ye America could fear or her or the ye Mauritius Okoho no more Omuni assassin or my ye Yakoho Seychelles or my fear be or much me Asham ye Otiasia so Kona Ghana so come Mauritius Akopesica at the Ababe Yeni sugar factory and then honey ma HSA as what Ghana to her bottom master Bema was say. So I said yes it is any ma way na ya ye. Nienka who say or mine at the end of the day. And she ye na car ye body good chilima hono or more me who at the power more. On Baboya so or Mobaboya so board. The air pen in there will be operating one pesca, will be all yes, the Trevia and said, my Ghana no, and there was a ye, be a mirano newa. So ye were party, a party, be could no be the other pair bar. Now, him, I did be a day ban. So we have now who say, about Boa Ghana. In Chirima, buy into that idea. Yeah, dear. There was a sacrifice. And only empress here. Which we must say. Kusi Boafo and I need to come on now share and somebody be out to say, wait, dear, a move hamper. You ever pay another day near and about just for 1 solid hour and any need to come over with you. And no bear she's in here with me. With them, so no day or the prepper or the more aquaba. So we need Honorable Kusi Boafo, massive for a friend now what's in someone worker or she pay ye. Ain't he? The best I from your beginning will be out here. A boy, I share show ni be so text here. Once I'm afraid. I share your Facebook, ni YouTube live. You damase. Or China me adu my best hand for fresh. But you better repeat the show at 9 p.m. and you may. Ain't he? One share baby. You may say be any problem. After so YouTube, we bet me I share. No I share them now. Do our PBR because you be jai videos na go YouTube and Facebook. Just search Net2 TV GH. Your friend me a beginning. Nyamin Shrao. Na Nyame Nhyira Ghana.